Okay, so this is actually just a little bit of going back to kind of explore some old games that were incredibly, like, not quite formative in my life, but, like, had a huge impact, and this is one of them. Now, this one is going to be done in, like, segments, because there's a lot of, like, stuff that I want to say and experience as it happens. And so, I'm probably gonna release this, like, YouTubers of yore, because I doubt y'all want to hear me talk for, like, hours, just playing this game. So, yeah, this is gonna be cut into, like, 15-minute segments apiece. And then, like, I'll slowly release it, I guess. But yeah, so... Amnesia was one of those games that... I didn't initially, like, play it. I didn't play it when it came out. I didn't get the game until, like, years and years after it had been popular.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
But
My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair.
You know,
What
this has never
crazy.
helped me when I forget things.
Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
Alright.
My name is... Yes. I am Daniel.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? But when I first experienced this game, I can't remember who I watched it from first. It was either Markiplier or PewDiePie. I want to say it was probably PewDiePie, because Markiplier, the video that I distinctly remember being the one that brought me to his channel, was his, Corpse Party playthrough. Like, Corpse Party is the one that, like, got me invested in his channel. Oh. Oh, that motion blur is, like, I get it, but oof. Oofa. That's difficult. Oh. Oh, I always thought that was like a puddle of blood. But... God. All the way games, like, look nowadays compared to back then is kind of wild. But... something like... I remember when I first watched the playthrough of this, like, it freaked me out. Of course, I was like a whole baby who hadn't really experienced much in the way of horror. Now, like, I'm sure the jump scares will get me, right? I'm sure the jump scares will get me, but for the most part, like, this is... Hello. Oh, I love the feeling like I'm fainting. That's just fantastic. And we get the flesh wall. Ooh, oh wait, no flesh wall this time? Not yet? Really? I was so sure this was where the flesh wall... Guess it's a little further in? Let's see, I'm trying to remember... Because, like, this was, like, my first experience with, like, this kind of horror. The sort of survival, no weapons, run and hide, don't fight kind of games. And, like, just the suspense, even though I was watching somebody else play it, like, it got me. Oh, there we go. I'm sure there was, like, a point where I had to get into one of these things in order to, avoid something, but maybe that's later, maybe. Yeah, I think that's later. But yeah, no, I remember this just absolutely terrifying me, and as the game progressed, I would just get slowly more and more, like, terrified. God, this... I think this place needs to chill. Alright. I never quite understood what was going on here. Like, I guess he just kind of fell. But it always kind of struck me as a little bit weird. Maybe it's like... Maybe it was like to add tension because it's like, oh, you're not in control of yourself, or, you know, what's going on. But yeah. Gosh. Doesn't it just, like, make you feel... Not quite nostalgic, but it makes me feel like... It brings me back to some... It brings me back to simpler days, right? Where you could just sit back and... Oh, really? Interesting. I can't... There is... I mean, I don't have the, like, lamp, so I can't actually look through there. But that's fine. Right? It's probably fine. But, like, you know, simpler times where things were easy and you could just sit back and watch YouTube videos non-stop. I know, like, I was initially on PewDiePie's. I initially watched this on PewDiePie, and eventually I actually switched over to Markiplier, and it was just because back when I was still living with my family, I got this sense of, like, calm. I got the sense of calm listening to Markiplier gameplay stuff. And honestly, I think that's part of what really made me want to do YouTube. Not so much, like, skits and stuff, but just the sense of calm that it kind of gave me. Alright. Damn. No need to be so dramatic. Is this a chest I can get into? No, it's not. Get out of here. You lied to me. Thought you were a chest I could rip into. How could you? But yeah. Yeah. It's... Okay, so here's the, Alright, calm down, goddamn. Chill, chill, chill. But, like, it was one of those things, like, the whole reason I switched over to Markiplier was definitely, like, he just had this soothing voice. And when you are an anxious person like me, having somebody who sounds soothing really helps get you through the day. And that's something that I've just always dealt with, is just indescribable anxiety. And I think that potentially it came from, you know, just a lot of not... Oh, is that a chest? Yes, it is. It's an actual chest. Wasn't there, like... I was so sure there was, like, stuff I could pull around in here, but I don't... Maybe not. Wait, how do I... I don't remember how to use the, all good. Is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. But yeah, growing up, there was always this sense of something potentially going wrong at any moment. And so I often found myself, you know, just always struggling to feel any amount of, like, safety or security. And that was definitely because, like, my family moved around a lot. Like, all the time, we were just moving. Oh, you're not a real chest. Liar! Liar! And so, like, just having a grounding presence really just helped monumentally. Ooh, I will take the oil, and then...
19th of August, 1839.
I'll let Daniel talk
I wish I
for
could
a
ask
second.
how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible.
I mean...
Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander,
I'm
and
sure
kill him.
if I
His
wrote
body
a note
is
for
old
myself...
and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
Yeah, this is probably
Your
a
former self.
very alarming, thing to find written from yourself. Oh, hello. I'll just look. Oh yeah. But yeah. So that's just kind of where it started for me. A little bit of a rambling, like, introduction to, like, how I came to be intrigued with this game. And eventually, like, I just wanted to play it for myself. So I didn't actually watch it to the end. I stopped after, I think... Oh my gosh. Was it like a cistern? I know I didn't watch the entire series because I wanted to play it for myself. I definitely saw the water monster, and I definitely saw some other things. Oh wait, I think this is the flesh door.
Alexander,
Hold on.
it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber,
yep.
Daniel. And it lies well
we go.
beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Splurt, splurt. She's a tough girl, that's what she is. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you too much longer with my story in this episode. I think I'm gonna cut it right there. But yeah, so that's where it all started for me. And I can't wait to actually go down the rest of Memory Lane. And again, the only reason I'm cutting it into sections like this is because there's just a lot that I want to say about every, like, moment of this as I, like, go through the memories. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next part. See you soon!